We have an update for you on Damar Hamlin. This is from the Bills. Per the physician caring for Damar Hamlin at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, Damar has shown remarkable improvement over the past 24 hours. While still critically ill, he has demonstrated that he appears to be neurologically intact. His lungs continue to heal, and he is making steady progress. We are grateful for the love and support we have received. And someone who has been a fixture outside the University of Cincinnati Medical Center is one Coley Harvey. Coley, great to have you back with us. This sounds like very great news. What's the latest that you're hearing?
This is unbelievable news at this moment in time. The fact that we have such a development, and as the Bills said in that statement, these are remarkable improvements per the physicians who are caring for Damar Hamlin right now at University of Cincinnati Medical Center. I can confirm that that Damar Hamlin has been gripping the hands of some of his family members. I've also been told that we're probably not going to hear anything for right now from the family because they're still processing all of these developments. They're moving pretty quickly. They're happening as we speak in some ways. I had a chance to speak with a cardiologist as this news was breaking, just to make sure I was understanding what I was understanding. And the cardiologist told me that the fact that we're hearing that neurological intact, hearing that phrase from the physicians caring for Damar Hamlin, he said that that is huge news. That is massive news. And it also tracks with this 72-hour or so timeline that we're on at this point since Damar Hamlin went down on the field. He also told me that he would only use the phrase neurologically intact if someone who he was monitoring was moving their extremities with some form of purpose. So that lets you know, with gripping the hands, that would be some level of purpose, and also understanding basic questions and commands. So good news right now.
I'm getting chills just hearing that. Thank you for adding all that context from the doctor as well. God is so good. Coley, thank you so much, and we'll continue to get updates from you as the news percolates. But you've done a fantastic job, and we really appreciate it. We're going to continue the conversation here. SA back here with us, and of course, Damien Woody. And Stephen A., if you don't mind, I want to start with Damien here. And just as a player, we talked about this game, you know, whether we're going to hear if it's going to be rescheduled or not, and the implications when we're talking about two of the best teams in the league, in the Bengals and the Bills. If you get this news from a player perspective, and we heard from the source from Adam Schefter that the players really needed that, how does that help you in terms of moving forward?
It's tremendous. It really is, because, you know, as players, we know that, like, injuries are a part of the game of football. And we're so accustomed when guys go down, whether they be on the practice field or on the game field, where you see an injury, and then you all of a sudden you see that symbolic thumbs up to let everyone know, like, hey, yeah, I'm injured, but I'm okay. You know, that's usually kind of like a sign for the players, like, okay, my brother's okay. Now I can go about the business at hand of going back and playing football. But when that didn't play itself out, when we saw that whole medical experience play itself out on Monday Night Football, it left guys with not only a situation where they've never experienced before, but it put basically everyone on pause. How do you process? How do you move forward as a player? And that's really been the situation with I think, you know, more so with the Buffalo Bills than the Cincinnati Bengals. How can I move forward without knowing, you know, getting more information from my brother, how he's doing? And the fact that we've now been receiving these updates, not only from the family, but now from the medical, the doctors themselves saying, hey, look, we got updates. Look at the progress that Damar Hamlin has been making. The neurological aspect of it is huge. So as a player, you know, in Buffalo that's preparing to play New England, that is such a huge relief. Now I can go into this thing saying, okay, my brother's getting great care. He's making progress.
He's fighting.
Look at how he's fighting. Now I can go about my preparation and go out there and fight for my brother this Sunday against the New England Patriots.
And play inspired football. S.A.?
Well, I really appreciate that breakdown by D. Wood, because it's important. I mean, you know, listen, we have First Take here. Obviously, you know, we've been very, very successful doing the show, and one of the reasons we do it is because we know what we don't know. And we lean on people who are experts at their chosen field who can enlighten us about the mindset, the mentality, the approach, the emotional turmoil and roller coasters that professional athletes and athletes all over go through on a day-to-day basis. And so I really appreciate the breakdown by D. Wood.